I want to talk about Kirk Cameron. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Public
do this,
libraries,
ladies.
both of which held drag queen story hours in their facilities this past June, as well as other programs that promote and celebrate diversity of thought and belief, are now in communication with his publisher about the bookings for his story hour program for kids. Okay. Kirk Cameron pushes public libraries for story hour reading slot, prepared to assert my rights in court. I guess they were not letting him in at first, and then he threatened to sue. Fox News Digital was shown the email exchanges between him and the two libraries as proof of the forward progress, as well as the details of the room bookings for later this month at the libraries. Cameron, a well known actor, writer, and producer who first found fame on the TV sitcom Growing Pains, is the author of a new book, As You Grow. It's an illustrated children's book and part of a series that celebrates the positive qualities of kindness, joy, patience, compassion, and other biblical values. The book is published by Brave Books as part of its monthly subscription book service for families and children. Let your strength and gentleness be what draws others to you. Kirk Cameron in As You Grow, his new children's book. Because you've been cared for, care for others. Cameron's book says, in part, let your strength and gentleness be what draws others to you. Cameron is scheduled to speak at the Indianapolis Public Library. So this was yesterday, December 29th. He and his publisher were quoted a room rental fee of $725 plus taxes in order to secure a room at the library. I think he's supposed to today, December 30th, he is scheduled to hold a story hour reading at the Scarsdale Public Library in Scarsdale, New York, roughly 25 miles north of Manhattan. Guys, do you think I should go to this if he's doing this? Because I think there are probably going to be a lot of people there and possibly some protesters.
You know what's sort of funny is, these people that speak about equality, they speak about being fair and being on the level, not allowing a man to be able to read his book. So that to me,
Mhm.
it I mean that's simple, is it not? That they allow drag queens to literally read to kids, but you won't let this man read a book? Like, something's wrong
Mhm.
there. Something's absolutely wrong there. You know what? And it'd be sort of nice to be able to go down and see if these lovely, fine people, as they present themselves to be, are going to show up there, you know?
So I should go?
Well, if it doesn't inconvenience you, I mean, if you're grabbing a cup of coffee and happen to see some, black clad people dressed up with,
Maybe you can
Nerf
get
guns.
maybe you can get Kirk on the podcast.
Ooh,
Ooh,
That'd be
true.
that would be awesome.
Okay, like, I'm happy
And
you
he can
said
read his book here?
yeah. Yes, he could read his book on the live
Ooh,
stream
yes.
for tens of people. No. The rental of the library's Scott room costs $200 for 4 hours and then 75 for each additional hour for profits individuals. The library notes in its schedule of fees. Wow. I'm happy the two libraries changed their decision and will allow my voice to be heard and my book to be read.
That's so
I should
sad.
I should show up with a wig and high heels for him to wear.
Absolutely.
Like, I
Yes.
brought these
Ab
in case they give you any trouble.
I think that would work swimmingly, and he'd do it too.
I hope they realize that their position of denying me a story hour reading was not only unfair and illegal, but that we would all be better off if we listened to each other's perspectives. He said he hopes that children from Indianapolis and Scarsdale can learn something about biblical wisdom and the fruits of the Spirit from As You Grow. Cameron also said, I hope that this victory acts as a source of courage for Christians and conservatives across the country to be brave and not back down, making sure that we are the salt of the earth and the light of the darkness.
How
Trent Talbot.
inclusive.
How inclusive. CEO of Texas based Brave Books told Fox News Digital over the weekend. I love situations in which we have two ways to win and zero ways to lose. We force these bullies to either take off their masks and show their true colors of unabashed anti Christian and anti American bias, as well as catch themselves in a spicy lawsuit. Or the bullies were going to realize that Kirk and Brave were here to fight and they would back down.
America.
America.
America. Straight up
Okay.
America.
Recently, the library employee in Indianapolis who received the request for Cameron's story hour was not encouraging. The person's response was that the library has a strategic plan in place. Brave Books related.
That
The
sounds like a
individuals,
conspiracy theory.
yeah, the
Yeah.
individual added over the phone. Generally, when we have author visits, those are coordinated through our departments. We really have a push.
Okay.
We have a
Yeah.
strategic plan in place. So we are really looking at authors who are diverse, authors of color. That's really been our focus. Wow,
Oh,
sounds
oh, so
racist.
segregation. Yeah,
Yeah.
segregation. Outstanding. Hey, I'm just curious. What fountain do I drink out of when I get there? Just
Mhm.
shoot, unreal.
When a Brave Book staffer replied that Cameron's new book for kids contributes in its own way to a diverse array of ideas and beliefs, the library representative replied, "Well, we are focusing on racial equity." Ugh.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, all right.
That's just horrible. It's like we finally go from the 1950s all the way up to today, where we had a freaking black president, and now we're going backwards. Okay, got it.
Yeah. And we had
Because you
a male first lady with Michelle
exactly.
Obama. It's like we've made progress.
And you know what? We got there, and we have all these opportunities in the world. The mere fact that we're able to even speak without even being lynched or threatened. Oh wait, hold on. We
All right.
are being threatened these days. And so I guess if you're a person of color that speaks your mind, that is not with the agenda. We're right back to
Mhm.
the 1950s.
Yep.
Outstanding. Huh.
Wow. Similarly, the Scarsdale Public Library told Cameron and his representatives, "Thank you for thinking of us, but we are not interested in this program." Wow.
Oh.
Cannon and his publisher pushed back on rejections they felt were inequitable and inappropriate given the array of other programs that are regularly held at public libraries across the country. The Scarsdale Public Library on its website shares a message about its vision. Our transformed library will be known for its welcoming culture of possibility and accessibility, treasured as a place to read, write, create, discuss, listen, debate, connect, and reflect. The library says on its website, committed to institutional reflection, innovation, and professional excellence, Scarsdale Public Library will be a dynamic asset for our community and a leading public library. Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
as long
blah.
as it goes with their narrative, sure.
Yeah. Very
Unreal.
inclusive of only the people that we like.
I think we need a shirt that says very inclusive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally
It
need
is
a shirt like that.
it is incorrect to state that the library has changed
Flagrant
its
triggers, get on it.
position.
Yep.
Yes. It's Elizabeth Bermel, director of the Scarsdale Public Library. In an emailed message to Fox News Digital on Sunday evening, the publisher and Mr. Cameron were never denied the opportunity to book a room. Rather, they never previously requested to book the library's meeting room. Oh, okay.
Yep, because they don't
Just
know
an
how to do
oversight.
simple things. Yeah, they're very successful in their lives, but hey, they don't know how to book a room. Okay,
Yeah.
got
If
it.
it's one thing I'm getting tired of in the 2020s, it's the freaking gaslighting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
it's like when
so
you call
annoying.
a restaurant and they're like, "Oh, you didn't use open table." It's like, "Well, I'm calling you now, and you can also make a reservation."
exactly.
Uh, the library first received an inquiry on December 13th and an application on the 16th from the publisher to book the meeting room for December 30th. An attached statement went into more detail, noting that on Friday, December 2nd, the Scarsdale Public Library did receive a message via its website about a request to schedule a story hour at the Scarsdale Public Library for Kirk Cameron. Here he is with a white background and a gray background.
Fancy.
Why a white background?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like this passport photo version. The library said it sent Cameron's representatives a link, and they responded a few days later saying, "We would love to schedule a story hour for Mr. Cameron's book, where we read as you grow and speak to families about following the wisdom of the Bible, as well as discussing the harmful effects of woke ideology, specifically CRT and the trans agenda."
If he
Oh,
had
there you
sent in a
go.
picture of a black box, he
Yeah,
would have
the
got
library
mail.
said it replied,
Yeah.
"Thank you for thinking of us, but we are not interested in this program." That's interesting.
Unreal.
That doesn't sound like a scheduling oversight. That sounds like a
No.
straight up denial.
No. Yeah, it seems like they want to do everything humanly possible to either blame it on him, blame it on others, but yet when the thing doesn't go with their agenda, it's like, oh, I'm sorry. But then again, these are the inclusive people. This is the right side of history, folks, as you see it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, make sure that you sit at the back of the bus.
Cameron and Brave Books told Fox News Digital that while they're glad the book programs at the two public libraries are now moving forward, neither library has offered any assistance as far as promoting the book reading, sponsoring it, or simply asking more information about it to be better able to serve those who inquire about the event from library staff. Wow, is it even on their website? Let's go to Scarsdale Public Library. Oh my God, if it's not on the website, that's interesting.
Yeah, it'd be a great way to I don't know, clean up.
Let's pull up the website. Huh. I don't see it on the upcoming events.
That's odd. That doesn't
Strange.
seem really inclusive.
It seems
Huh.
like an oversight. Borrow, discover.
That is
Where would we
very odd.
attend? Oh, attend story time.
Oh, yeah, let's check that out.
Hey,
All right. Well, it must be on the calendar.
It's gotta be because they're so inclusive.
It doesn't appear to be on the calendar.
Huh. Gee, that seems very not inclusive.
But Wag Your Tail session 1 is here. And baby
Oh,
bookworms.
see, that's progress,
I
I
don't see
guess.
anything for today. That's so weird.
It's almost like they want to hide the event. Why
Yeah,
would
it is.
someone who is so inclusive would want to hide something like that? That's really odd.
It
Very
is
odd to
odd.
me. Unreal.
Shocking.
are
So
any of the
shocking.
books they're reading on those other dates something like Anti-Racist Baby or anything? I'm
Oh,
curious as to what books they do, what events they do show.
okay. Let's see. Pre-K story time, toddler time. What's on pre-K story time? Let's see. Oh, you can't really tell.
And they're probably not publishing it much anymore since there's been so much backlash.
Wag your tail, Chinese
Of
language,
course.
toddler time, baby bookworms. What's wag your
You
tail?
you know what this is? Uh, this.
Therapy dogs. Oh, I would go to
Oh,
that.
Willem. Yeah.
All right, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, it's not listed on the website.
You know what it is? They.
You can't handle the truth.
Okay. That's what it is. You go to the website. They don't want to show it to you. We can't handle the truth. That's
Yep.
what it is. Yep.
Wow.
Unfortunate. But don't worry,
Uh,
it's inclusive.
very inclusive, very diverse.
Unreal.
Okay, more of the same. Let's see. And then I saw a tweet, or no, it was a Facebook post from him. This is taken from this morning.
Hey, good morning, you guys. I am in New York City. I'm standing here in front of the Fox News studio. It's absolutely beautiful. There's Christmas tree, and it's still here behind me, and the American flag. And we are going on America's Newsroom this morning. So if you want to catch us talking about the amazing, miraculous turnout yesterday at the Indianapolis Public Library, join us in just a little while. It was truly inspirational, and it's happening again in Scarsdale, New York Public
Ooh.
Library today. We're going to be there this afternoon, so join us if you get a chance. It is an incredible time to be encouraged, to be inspired, and to be with like-minded people. Hope to see you there.
God bless him,
Okay.
man.
I like
Sounds
that he's
God
white
bless him.
pilled.
problematic.
I like that
Right,
he seems to comes off as white pilled. I like that.
yeah,
Yeah, he
wholesome.
does seem hopeful.
Yeah.
You know, you have to. You know what? They spend so much time. Okay, these not to go straight into the rabbit hole here, but you have these organizations spend so much time dividing people, and all this man wants to do is read a book and have people come together, no matter what it is, uh, and yet. These people still stop them. It's like, want to be a part of the machine, but then they sit there and say, "Hey, we want to be inclusive. We want to be diverse." Well, if you want to be
Yeah. It's
diverse
like,
and
no, they
inclusive,
don't.
yeah, then then there shouldn't have been any issue whatsoever having this man read the book.
Yeah.
They're
Can't a man
willing
read
and
a
able.
book and not have to be wearing a dress?
Exactly. I mean, and maybe if it's a kilt, I'll rock with that. But
Like, why are drag queens this avenue for LGBT inclusion? Why specifically like drag
I
queens? You
don't
have the
get it.
L, the
They
G,
were
the B, and the T.
already
right,
There's no
they're
D
already very much
right,
in the
included. Like,
acronym that I know of. I
exactly.
mean, I guess it's the G. They're gay men wearing dresses, but yeah, it's just so odd to me.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it. And the worst thing about this is is this LGBT assumption that everybody who's gay or everybody who's lesbian, everybody who's whatever is included in their organization. Last time I checked with my friends that are gay, they don't follow, they don't subscribe to any of this. They don't subscribe to drag
Hmm.
queens reading to 3 and 5-year-olds and
Yeah.
dressing up as something that you would go and see in a burlesque or a play.
Yeah.
That's unset. But hey, let's keep that narrative going, right?
Yeah,
I
like
mean, it's getting to the
most
point
of the gay
where
people I know are like they kind of like not that they don't care for kids, but they're like they're about like having a good time, going
Absolutely. They
out. Like they're not trying to read to kids. They're trying to like find other adults to like hang out with and
party.
bang and do
Absolutely.
poppers and shit.
And you know what? Listen, I've got my guys that I've absolutely served with where they played on the opposite team any day of the week, and you know what? For some reason, they think that drag queens reading to kids seems to be a wrong thing too.
They're just
So,
it's like, well, I think
interesting.
gays and lesbians already had like plenty of like they can get married, they're not denied jobs. Like it
Absolutely.
seemed like everything was sorted, but they're like, "Oh, well,
Imagine.
okay, what can we push next? Like, what's,
What was it? It was in the 2000s, the Laramie Project, I believe, where the guy was absolutely, he was killed. The guys went out there and I believe, if I remember correctly, they tied him to a pole just for being gay, and they assaulted him and left him to die. Okay, that was back
the
in the 2000s. Look where we are today. You have parades in the street. You have a whole
like,
entire month of June.
actual hate
Okay,
crimes are still illegal." So,
right, right.
it's like, why
You
do we need
know,
to create things that are not hate crimes?
there
Like, why
there's
wouldn't
actually a deep rabbit hole on that whole story,
of
actually.
course. Yeah, no, I
But
know. Yeah.
so I know everybody
Yeah.
still believes
Whoa,
that
whoa,
it
just
was
went
because it
to
was gay, but yeah.
Barto's channel. Isn't
Right.
he like you're talking about the, Melanie Stalker. Comic artist pro secrets. I'd rather die than listen to Kirk Cameron read a children's book. Aw. Is that Ethan? I might go
Oh,
listen.
come on,
Guy
Ethan.
man, I'm not racist. I have a black Labrador.
Exactly. See,
There you go. All
they're all
right.
goodest boys.
Maybe I will check it out just to see what the backlash is like.
Yeah, see what's going down there, and stay safe. But
Mhm.
I'm sort of curious now. For these people that want to be inclusive, they want to be diverse. Well, then I should see, if you go down there, I should see no opposition whatsoever. If anything, I should see them there sitting down,
Mhm.
listening to the story, and enjoying themselves. That's what I should be seeing. If they want equality for all, they should be able to give this man a voice and give anybody else a voice that they might not agree with, but they want that equality to be there. So, if you happen to go down there, this would be a breath of fresh air if I don't see some signs or protests
Yeah.
of this man just reading a simple book.
Mhm.
You know.
All right, maybe I'll have to check it out. Thank you guys for joining me, Crash and
Well,
Goodnight
thank
and
you.
Sean
Yeah, thanks for
Sarto,
bringing us on.
my new best friend. Hope we all learned something today and we're all going to be better people in 2023. Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.